name is Will Gao, and I am an assistant professor here at Sac State in the Ethnic Studies Department. So this course that I teach is called Asian American Communities, Ethnic Studies 113. I had always had this idea of teaching a course that taught students to learn about Asian American communities by going out and interviewing people. And so when I heard that this course existed, I knew that this was a perfect class to do this with. We were so lucky because we applied for and got a grant from the state of California, a Stop the Hate grant, which allowed us to really take this concept that I had for a course and make it into a reality. The first half of the course or so, students learn a little bit about different Asian American communities and their experiences during the pandemic. We talk about the way in which different communities were represented. We talk about the experiences of the communities themselves. And then in the last half of the course, students are expected to use their own connections and go out and work in small groups to identify 3 people with a similar type of story or context and interview them about their own experiences in the pandemic. Really, the goal of the class is to move the public kind of perception of Asian Americans. But the event tonight, we have invited members of the broader public, so nonprofit organizations that we work with. We've invited some of the narrators that were interviewed in the films, and they are also part of the audience.
Hi, my name is Brittany Jen. I am a student at Sac State. I am in Professor Gao's ethnic study class. Why I chose this class is because I'm Asian and I want to learn about not just my culture, because I'm Vietnamese. I want to learn about other cultures like Chinese, Koreans, Japanese, Filipinos. I want to learn about all about that. And I never heard an Asian ethnic course that had communities in it. I didn't understand what that meant, and I wanted to find out more. So my documentary is about it's called Miss COVID 2020, and it's focused on Miss Vietnam NorCal pageant. And it was obviously the year 2020. I wanted to see behind the scenes, what happened during COVID.
My name is Annabelle Vang, and I am presenting my Home Isn't Home art project tonight. In my class period, we were learning about incarceration and deportation. I have never really experienced deportation, but I have experienced the experiences of deportation. So when we were learning about the topic, we were watching this video about Cambodians who were deported back to Cambodia, and they were explaining how they felt very inferior in their country and that they were feeling like they were too American, like foreigners to them. And I felt the same exact way, and I was like, you know what, I want to do my art project about this topic because I'm a Hmong American and I don't really know my language that well, nor my culture.
My name is Summer. I am an ethnic studies major, specifically in Asian American studies. I'm super, super grateful for the experience just because I got to really learn not just about myself, but about the community that I did not know I needed. Since then, I've kind of stepped up in the role as a TA, and I've been a TA for, I want to say 2 years now. I'm going to be on my 3rd, which will be my last year here at Sac State. But I'm grateful for the experience, and it's been really interesting and humbling to see just students grow and learn about Asian American communities, specifically in regards to anti-Asian hate and discrimination. With the Stop the Hate grant funding, we are able to get iPads and all the equipment that we need to really let students be creative. We've expanded our showcase to really emphasize students' artwork from the Intro to Asian American Studies courses. And now this semester, we have created this mini art gallery, which we have not done in previous semesters. I hope students, faculty, community members alike come to our showcase and leave feeling inspired to fight for change. Not just for Asian Americans, but for everyone. Because when I think about change for us as Asian Americans, I think about it as change for everyone.